For next year, the tip I would give for the next round of submissions is it would be great to have the fundamentals laid down very clearly on the consumer target and the insight that the brand's going after or the case is going after, and make that very clear. And then the idea ties very clearly up to that insight, hence becoming mind or heart opening. So I think that area of insights would be the area that I would suggest is the first starting point that engages a judge or a reader and makes them realize where the seed of the idea came from. The second area that I would give as a tip is get as clear and as specific on the results as you possibly can. There can be a lot of great sound bites, there can be a lot of great impressions created, PR values, etc. But having the final end result of sales, equity, business, or in the case of an NGO, the actual number of consumers who engaged, participated, and hence the results of the entire program would be helpful and make the case far more powerful for readers and for judges.
One tip definitely I would give to all the kind of writers and the authors of the cases is to keep it short and simple. Don't override the case. The sense that I got with a lot of cases are people are tending to override the case and try and give a lot more information than is needed. I mean, honestly, yes, at one hand, the judges are reading so many cases, they don't have that much time, which is all fine. I mean, the judges will find the time to read the cases. But at the other end, it is, less is more, right? The principle of parsimony. Just tell us enough that we need to know and that we can make the story and get the story, but don't kind of override the case. I felt a lot of the cases have been overwritten. They could easily chop it and kind of trim it down.
Focus on three things I think are really important when doing an entry. First of all, make sure the originality and the quality of the idea comes through. We all love great ideas. Strategists, creative, it's a very fine line. So develop and present ideas that really shine. The second thing I'd say is really important is demonstrate the originality of an idea. A great idea, but it also needs to be something disruptive, something fresh, something that the reader, the judge, wishes they had done. And thirdly, make sure the results are credible. Make sure they come through in a very single-minded and clear sense. But we're not stupid. Don't post-rationalize the objective to the entry. We can tell, so make sure that the objectives and the results work closely together. I think when people submit entries, they've got to be mindful of the fact that we have many to judge. I think the first round there were 30 something, and then in the second round there were another sort of 30 or so. So there's a lot of content. So the entries need to be written in a way that makes it easy to read, kind of captivates the reader, right? So we want to read on more. I must say I thought the quality of the videos was very good this year. And even some of the entries from new markets, which I haven't seen before. Cambodia had a great entry for Sam Rainey, a Cambodian social media entry. Who would have thought of that 5 or 10 years ago? But it was really refreshing to read something as invigorating and as enthusiastic. And if Cambodia can send entries like that, then I think it's a really good omen for the rest of the region.